This is a walkthrough of the independent game Lead Adventure. In this video, I'm going to introduce both the design and the mechanic of this game by demonstrating a complete walkthrough of this current demo. In this psychology simulation, we are going to play the role as a respectful captain on a cruise ship who will be responsible for taking care of 3 NPCs with different mental disabilities. The goal of this game is try our best to make sure they will be full and alive when the navigation ends. As we can see, this is a counting journal that contains 2 parts, which will be the instruction and the daily report of each NPC's condition. We will later come back to that. However, let's check in with our passengers first as the journal instructed. As we come into the gallery, we can start a conversation with each of them by clicking the painting hanging on the wall of the gallery. In fact, we will tell the mental conditions after the conversation with them, both by their appearance and the way they talked. Right now, everything seems to be fine. However, it is our job to maintain that. In addition to the conversation, we can also inspect their personal files at the archive. Open the suitcase, you will see the password. They will not only indicate their identities, but also conditions pattern changing for each round. The archive also contains the save for our accounting journal. After inspecting, we return to the gallery to check the menu. It will be later used as a reference on the catering session. We should make a wise choice about the food distribution based on our knowledge on them. The accounting journal will show after dinner and before the end of day, mostly as a reference for the NPC's mental state before they go to bed. In my case, I send the NPC to bed and the game moved to the second day morning without any night action. We can see the condition of these passengers are still healthy, mentally and physically. It means I successfully stabilized the mental conditions of them by food distribution last dinner. If we forget today's morning report, we can always come to the archive room looking for it in the history of the accounting journal. Likewise, even if we already moved to the catering section, lunch catering this time, we are still going on to check the menu for a reference. This is our first special event. We can tell that it is a letter to Michael, announcing the demise of his father. Again, like any other files, we are welcome to recheck the content at the archive. We can also find out that he is in a stable mind right now. Should we hand this letter over to him? It's up to us, but we need to be careful about this kind of event that might have huge impact on individuals. The other thing to be noticed about is Sorin now. She is a little chaotic. It seems like I ate for the wrong meal last lunch. We are going to fix that, along with the decision for Michael. You can see I gave Michael a strong functional meal to prevent him from being over-anxious about the information he will receive, and a cheering meal for Serena, because I guess she's more depressed than anxious right now. Luckily, my direction seems to be right, and we still don't need the emergency treat tonight. Now we come to another morning again, this time with another special event, the lost ring from Einderide. It kind of explains why she is in a danger mood right now. But still, we need to first check in with Michael about a letter we received yesterday. Michael feels accepted, but he is also grateful for our decision to inform him. Then we go to Einderide. Apparently, the loss of a ring drives them crazy. They feel both guilty and desperate about the loss, because the ring is from a past friend. Regardless of the decision we're going to make, we need to comfort them with a strong functional meal at lunch. However, it seems like we have encountered our most challenging day. Indra is not recovering too well, and another special event happens, this time for Sorina. It is a red notice from Regine. In that case, our navigation will be 1 minute longer than we expect. I hope our passenger will take it well. No, Sorina does not take it well. She feels furious and scared about the fact that we are late and under inspection from this regime. Why is she triggered by that? Let's find out in the archive. In addition to that, Indra also feels strange to me. After 3 days, we have already unlocked most of files, also enriching our history in the accounting journal. It seems like we have many tough decisions to make at the incoming dinner, so let's just recheck these files again in case we miss anything. I don't recall having this passport at the beginning. Is that a passport from that regime? Sorina has different last names and ages on her 2 passports. If the red one is her real identity, it explains a lot. I eventually do not give the lost ring back to Indra either, because I feel they will be even more depressed with the ring from the passing friend. However, this meal is really a tough decision. As a result, maybe we should finally adopt the treat. It will greatly save us from the emergency, targeting specific emotions that we try to eliminate. For Indra, I gave her a mousses to take her depression out. We really cannot predict how Sorina will react. So it might be the best just a merchant tart that make her feel asleep, disable her from doing anything at night. Finally, we come into the last day, and the last meal that did not need to think too much. Our passengers will be all off board after this lunch. They are all full and alive, so our mission is complete. We are responsible captains. Nobody dies or disabled under our watch. However, I'm still curious about the true identity of Sorina. She's being vogue about it, but I can't help to notice her earring to be the icons of the regime we passed yesterday. Being both scared and missing her home country might be the true reason why she's being so unpredictable. As I mentioned above, we are perfect captains who took care of our passengers well. The captain is granted with a promotion specific for enhancing the caring system. Although our ending does not mention anything about the future of Michael, Indra, and Sorina, the game ends with another inspection, this time for Captain Yorick and his navigation report.